What was your emotions, reaction when you heard the news?
Yeah, it's been a weird day today. The energy, obviously, for different reasons, but news about the guys. That was the first concern. Is obviously how they feel, and everything is under control. And yeah, it's a scare always when you hear something like that.
How do you think now this concerns you as far as the future?
Well, for me personally, like moving forward here, practice, playing. My obligation, my job is to come here and give it my all, and that's what I've been trying to do over the last few weeks, and just be ready when I get an opportunity to play. But if I'm not playing, try to be as supportive as possible to the guys that are playing, and I think that's what you should do. And then it's been a very unique situation, obviously, but now whatever happens here down the stretch, you just gotta come here with positive energy and try to help the team in any way you can. And obviously my situation after the season, you will obviously have things to talk about, your role, and if you fit in this role or something else. But right now, my focus is just to work hard and be ready.
You've been around Chris for a long time. What was your reaction knowing that he re-signed with the team?
I think everybody's super excited. I think he's a unique player, very hard to replace. I think it's definitely the right decision to lock him up. He's been having a great year. I think he's developing to even better player now, more consistent, and a type of leader that you need in the locker room. So that's definitely good news for everyone.
Are you preparing to play tomorrow?
I'm not playing tomorrow.
No. I understand that the energy of Chris's signing can be weighed against the concern for the other two guys, but the other two guys seem like they're going to be okay.
Yep.
So does the energy of Chris's signing push this team? Can it push this team even further than what it's done already? Almost a sign from management that says,
I think.
Could easily be traded,
Yeah, no. Going through this every year is different. I think there's a few more hours, obviously, of uncertainty for all of us. What's going to happen? But obviously, Chris was a big piece. But I think after 3 o'clock or whatever it is, you know what's going to happen in the next few weeks, next month, and I think then you can really start building on the fact that you got it done with Chris, such a big piece, for sure. Right now, it's still, I think, a lot of thinking going on until 3 o'clock.
I think there's a lot of games in a lot of days, so there's going to be opportunities now.
Yeah, I like I said, the only thing I can do personally is just work hard and be ready when I get an opportunity to play. But it's important that you try to bring that positive energy, and obviously for me it's a new situation, and it's been a little hard not being able to play, but you got to do the best of it, and I think that starts with the practice and work hard. And then again, there will be an opportunity to sit down and talk about my role later on, but not now.
Did the accident with Igor and his injury change anything about your immediate future this season with this team?
Yeah, pretty scary that something like that can happen all of a sudden.
Going back to Chris, does that kind of send the message in here that we're going for it? You guys have won a lot of games recently. You've gotten yourself back into this playoff mix. Do you feel like that's a sign that they want to really push the season?
Yeah, obviously it's a sign that everybody believes in each other. We got a special group here, and very excited that he's staying.
I know the circumstances are unfortunate, but with Igor being out for, they said, at least a couple weeks, I'm sure that means you're going to play more. So do you feel anything different because of that?
A little more practice time maybe, and hopefully a lot of some more playing time as well. So I'm excited for tomorrow's game, and we'll just keep going from there.
How
What was
amped are
your
you guys
reaction?
for that Islanders game, knowing that they're one of the teams you're chasing?
Yeah, it's a big game. We know they're a great team, and we need every point right now. Been riding pretty hot streak, and we just gotta stick to what is working for us right now.
What was your reaction when you heard the news?
Which one? Yeah, pretty scary news. Tough to believe that something like that can happen all of a sudden. Yeah, pretty scary, and hopefully they get well soon.
What was practice like?
Practice. Yeah, the guys, everybody was concerned before the practice, but when it's work time, everybody has to just get those things away from the thoughts. And we heard that the guys should be okay. Igor will get well soon, hopefully, and Bucci, considering how big of an accident it was, they got away pretty well.
You're going to have a lot of opportunities now. Are you ready for the?
Yeah, hope I get more opportunities now, and I feel good about my practices and where my game is right now.